Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jody, and in this channel, I love to talk about my love for perfumes, makeup, cosmetics, all things beauty, all things girly, you name it, I'm your girl. So if that sounds like your jam, please stick around and also consider subscribing, like this video, and comment what you want to see from me next. You guys, I know I'm saying that like I've been doing this for a long time now and I've been posting a video every day. The last time I posted a video was probably like 4 months ago or more, and I know I have no right to say that, oh please comment down below what you want to see from me next, because you don't know when I'm going to be posting, because, you know, my flaky ass just vanished and just went MIA after I posted that first video. But 2020 was crazy. I know you felt it. I know you felt the struggle last year, and we were all going through something. I have to deal with adulting. Anyways, do you like my look today? My glam look for today? Is it too crazy? Because I know it is too crazy. But you know what? It is okay. Because I felt the universe was telling me today, be extra, Jody. Just be your extra self. But no, so what happened was, before I got ready, I was like, you know, let me just do something casual, something quick, something easy. My friends watch it or see my video. They're gonna say, oh, she's wearing something simple, something casual, something easy to wear, so maybe I could try doing that. The other me was like, you know, put the freaking brush down. Stop adding more colors. But the other me was like, you know what, let me just add more shimmer. You know what, let me just add some more pop of color. And then this happened. Anyways, enough rambling. Today's video, you guys, is very fun for me because it is something that I love to collect, and also my guilty pleasure. Very expensive guilty pleasure. But, you know, I love collecting them. I love sniffing them. I love looking at the bottles. I have a lot of them. I probably have 108 bottles now. And as you can see in the background, it's about my perfumes. It's about top 20 perfumes that I used the most in 2020, and obviously my favorites in 2020. I'm gonna talk about how they made me feel when I wore them, how they smell like, what they smell like, and their notes. You know, I'm not an expert when it comes to perfumes, but it's just so good. And whenever I sniff a perfume or something, it's just like bringing me to another dimension. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I'm getting deep now. I'm not usually like this. But yes, perfumes, I love to collect them. It started when I got back. Probably started when I was in Dubai. You know, the Middle East, they're known for like their scents and fragrances and stuff like that, spices and everything. And obviously that influenced me to start collecting them. And when I came back, so I bought a couple perfumes there, but when I came back, that's when I went crazy, perfume crazy. And it wasn't a cheap phase of my life. And I am so excited to talk about perfumes. I have 20 perfumes that I want to talk about, and in no particular order. So the first perfume that I want to show you guys, because I loved it a lot and I used it a lot in 2020, is this famous Belle Eau de Parfum from Lancome. So this one is very sweet and very delicious, very sexy, and just very feminine. You know, it has jasmine and it has patchouli, also vanilla in the background. So I think this is Floriental. So when you say Floriental, it is floral and oriental fragrance, like in that fragrance family. So floral, obviously very girly, very feminine, like a bouquet of flowers, and especially in this one, it has jasmine. So in the Philippines, jasmine is sampaguita. Imagine the smell of sampaguita in this bottle, with a hint of vanilla. So, you know, vanilla smells really sweet. That's why it's called Oriental, because Oriental is really warm. It is a warm fragrance family. So with that sampaguita note and this vanilla sweet note, it makes it smell so delicious and just feminine and girly and just sexy. This is such a man-eater perfume. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. This is such a beast mode perfume that when I wear this, I get a lot of compliments. This is so sexy without even trying. So yes, even though, you know, the big perfume reviewers, perfume collectors on YouTube are trashing this, because I know it is very popular now, so it has become generic and everyone kind of like smell like this, but like, can you blame it though? I mean, just look at the bottle. Like, the bottle is already gorgeous, and look at the juice. It's just delicious. It is worth it, and it's worth the hype. So it's Belle from Lancome. So the next perfume that I couldn't stop wearing in 2020, you guys, is Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. So this one is also very sweet and very, very sexy. But it is not as feminine as Belle because of that aromatic lavender note that is very prominent in the opening. So when you first sniff this, you smell that lavender, and to me, it gives off that very calming vibe, and then it dries down to a very beautiful, sweet, cozy vanilla scent that I love the most. I really love vanilla scent. It is gourmand. So for me, This is really calming, but very sexy at the same time. Very good Netflix and chill vibe, you know. Honestly, I love this so much that I couldn't stop myself wearing this in 2020. I had to bring it with me everywhere. I mean, I left it in my car, of course, but I had to bring it with me because I just wanted to smell like this every day. Of course, I would wear like some other perfumes that I have, but I would always make sure that I wear this in the background, like layer this, because I love it a lot. It is that good. So when I was working in North Carolina, obviously, I have a very demanding job, and sometimes I get tired in the middle of the day, or maybe after lunch, after eating a big cheeseburger, because that's my usual lunch. And then I would, like, you know, get tired, get food coma, and then I was like, oh my god, I want to take a nap. So then I go to my car and then, you know, take a break. Just want to find that second wind that I need to wake up for work. And, you know, I go to my car, listen to music, probably eat some snacks, and then see this in my compartment, and I spray it on myself, and voila, I got that second wind that I needed. This honestly woke me up, but in a calming way, not in like a very obnoxious, annoying way. This is very calming, but very good signature scent. So the third one, where it all started, Dolce&Gabbana, the only one. Oh my goodness. So delicious. This is such a gourmand fragrance. When I first smelled this, I instantly concluded and realized that I'm into and love gourmand fragrances. So gourmand fragrances, you guys, is something, you know, it's composed of very edible, sweet, you know, caramel, coffee, vanilla, of course, almond, pistachios, you know, all that yummy, delicious notes. That's what gourmand is. So this one is very gourmand. It has coffee, it has vanilla, it has caramel, and the one that I smell the most and very prominent is the coffee note. That's why I love this a lot, because I love coffee. You know, Starbucks, girl. Whenever I smell this, it reminds me of Starbucks. Very delicious. It is not a black coffee kind. It is like, you know, that frappuccino kind. It is very sweet, very syrupy because of that caramel, I believe, and you know, cozy because of the vanilla, and it has violet note too. This is one of my favorites, and always going to have this in my collection. No matter how many bottles I have acquired over the years, still gonna wear this. I spent probably thousands of dollars on perfumes already, and it is because of this. So when Ryan talks shit about my perfumes, I blame this, and I don't regret it. So let's go to something different, but also from Dolce & Gabbana, Light Blue Intense. So this one is very different from the first perfumes that I showed you. This is not sweet. This is not gourmand. This is clean and very citrusy. It has that cologne vibe on my skin. It has lemon note in it. It also has apple note. And it has amberwood. So this is why it gives off that cologne vibe, probably because of that musk and the amberwood. This is really good. Not sweet, but very clean. If you don't like those heavy, you know, sometimes headache-inducing fragrances. I actually like to layer my scents, and when I wore this, I layered it with another perfume that I'm showing you is Burberry Her. And this one, berry, fruity, sweet scent. It's not warm, but it is sweet, and it has that strawberry note in the beginning, very prominent in the opening. And this with this, guys, they gave me a lot of compliments, like wearing them together. So I like to like spice up my perfumes. Like because I have a lot, I like to wear multiple scents on myself. I don't know. I probably give people headaches sometimes because of what I'm wearing, but I honestly just want to smell original. Even though I'm wearing designer perfumes, I just want to smell different. So when I wear something, I want to make sure that I layer it with something different. Both of them last all day, and because of the sweetness of this and that cologne vibe, makes it really sexy. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is something different because it is a niche fragrance called Montale Intense Cafe. It is French, so let me say intense in French. It's intense. Oh my god, okay, whatever. So anyways, you guys, I say different because it is not as popular as those luxury designer perfumes that I was just showing you guys. it is not that common. I guess it has become popular in the perfume community, but not everyone is into perfume. Only appeals to, you know, that small group of people in the population, only interested in fragrances, scents, perfumes, colognes, stuff like that. So because it is a very significant group or a niche market, they decided to create their own brands. And one of them, there's a lot, okay? One of them is this niche fragrance from Montale Paris. And this one, Intense Cafe, this, the name suggests it is a gourmand perfume. That means it is very delicious, very sweet. And because it's called Intense Cafe, you already know it smells like coffee. Coffee, you guys. But it is a different kind of coffee. Unlike the only one from Dolce&Gabbana, that one I told you, I said it smells like, you know, that Frappuccino, smells like Starbucks, smells like that sugary drink that I always get. This one is black coffee. This one reminds me of native coffee that my grandparents used to drink in the market. I used to go with them in the morning. They would always stop by to get native coffee, and I've always loved the smell of native coffee. This just brings me back to those memories, and I love it a lot. It was one of the best memories of my childhood, and this one, for that reason, I love so much. This one also has oud. So oud is very popular in the Middle East. It is an oil that you get from a wood. I believe it's called agar wood, and it is very expensive. But you know, think of like Middle East and what they smell like. They're very like luxurious, very rich. Like especially in Dubai, they always smell so good. Like this very heavy, syrupy, incensey vibe that they give off. I smell oud everywhere in Dubai, and this reminds me of Dubai. I swear to God, this is so good, very luxurious, and very unique. This might not be too feminine because of that oud and because it is straight up black coffee. I made Ryan smell this one time, and all he said was like, oh my God, air bazaar. It's a niche fragrance. It's not supposed to, and it doesn't intend to please the crowd. I don't care if it doesn't smell feminine. I love a very boss girl, strong, powerful, independent woman kind of vibe. Montale Paris Intense Cafe. So next up, let's go back to the designer brands, and this one is from Yves Saint Laurent Libre. Libre is, it is a unisex perfume. For me, it leans more feminine than masculine, but I don't care. Anybody who wears this, even if it's a guy, would just instantly be sexy in my eyes or in my nose. But yeah, this is very, very sexy and edgy. Like the commercial with Dua Lipa, it is very fitting. This one is very edgy and, you know, that boss girl vibe. If you want to be just like, you know, give off that vibe that you don't want to take shit from nobody. I do me and I don't care what you think about me. If that's you, then this is for you. It has lavender, so very aromatic too. I smell vanilla in the background, but for me, this is lavender, straight up lavender, and it is a different kind of vibe from Mon Guerlain. This is so good and very unique. Just look at the bottle, it's so gorgeous. I have the Intense one, but I got it towards the end of 2020, so it doesn't really count. It would be cheating if I add it to the list, but I wore that a lot too, but it was like after Christmas, because I got it for Christmas. Next one we have Donna Acqua from Valentino, and this is an eau de parfum. Oh yeah, okay. So this one, it's just a good, sweet, fruity scent that if you just want to smell good on a spring day and you don't want to think about it, you don't want to be obnoxious, you don't want to smell heavy. This one has pear, also has almond. So the almond note I could smell in the background, but the opening is very fruity. It must be the pear, and this one reminds me of that candy that I used to love. I forgot what it's called in the Philippines, but it's very similar to Starburst, and this one has that vibe, like a very faint smell to it. It must be the pear because it has that fruity kick that you only get from Starburst and that sugary, you know, the sugary scent that's from the vanilla, and the nuttiness, it has a little bit, just a tad bit of nuttiness from almond. So this one is such a good, you know, feel good perfume. Next up we have Gucci Guilty Parfum. So this one, smelling this after Valentina that has a fruity kick to it. This one has pink pepper, so it has a little bit of spiciness. It has mandarin, it has peach and amber. So yes, it is kind of oriental because of the spicy note and because of the warm note. So This one just reminds me or just tells me that somebody who wears this must have had her shit together. Like she got it all figured out. This is mature, but not in like a vintagey demographic way. It is mature in a way that she's just a boss lady. I wore this a lot in during the fall, I believe, because of the spicy note. It might be too heavy for hot weather, but I really love this. It is very feminine, but not like a very girly way, but like in a mature way. So yes, Gucci Guilty Parfum. Let's go to a fruity scent. This one is from Dolce&Gabbana, number 3, L'Imperatrice. This one is straight up fruit salad, fruit bowl. This is very refreshing. When you spray this on you on a hot summer day, it just reminds you of, you know, the beach, all those tropical fruits. It has watermelon, grapefruit, I believe, and for some reason I smell guava in it, and I don't know if it has guava note. It has the citrus vibe from probably mandarin and orange, so very refreshing, very good for the summer, especially if you're going outdoors and you just want to smell really fresh. This is such a good scent. After the fruit bomb of a scent, let's go to something dark, something heavy, something mysterious. And this is Lancome Nuit Tresor from Lancome, obviously. And it is an eau de parfum. You can just tell by the bottle, it is very deep and heavy already. It has pear and it has a passion fruit note. But it's just a really faint fruity note. What I smell prominently is the black rose, and I think it has incense. That's why it is kind of woody. It has a vanilla. I'm not sure if it has pink pepper, but not like the cloying sweet that, like, you know, what we get from like vanilla, like cupcake vanilla bomb. This is different kind of sweet. It is like deep sweet. It's just very unique and very sophisticated, very daring and bold. Somebody who would wear this is somebody I could picture in a leather jacket, leather boots, leather pants, because it is just that daring and bold for me. I would wear it when it gets chilly at night. It's definitely a nighttime scent. If you're into that vibe, like really dark, mysterious vibe, you might be somebody that could pull this off. So let's talk about these two from Dior. This one is Hypnotic Poison Eau de Toilette, and this one is a Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. Both flankers from the original Poison Eau de Parfum. Let me just talk about this first. This one is really sweet. It has almond, it has coconut, it has obviously vanilla, it has rosewood, I think, plum, it has apricot, and for some reason, it just comes off really skin-like and just sweet and just spicy to me and very heavy on my skin, but it dries down to a very sexy and just like delicate and intoxicating scent. Good date night fragrance. Honestly, if you want a man-eater perfume and you want your man to be all over you all night, if you want to give off that seductive vibe, wear this. Good Valentine fragrance, by the way. And side note, I might do a Valentine fragrance video because I want to talk about perfect fragrances to wear on Valentine's. Very strong projection and very good sillage. Moving on to the other one, we have the Poison Girl Eau de Parfum. This is such a crowd pleaser scent that everyone around you will smell it and would love it. This one, for some reason, gives off that apple pie scent. I don't know why. It doesn't even have an apple note. It has a very similar note to the Hypnotic Poison, but this one I believe has lemon, it has mandarin and orange blossom, and I can smell it in the opening. But it dries down to a very sweet, woody scent, but very yummy and very intoxicating. This one is very intimate. This one is very adventurous, but it is warm and it has like the deliciousness. Really good. Both of them are really good, but I'm gonna say this one is really good for Netflix and chill kind of vibe. This one is good for like, you know, dinner and then party after. Oh, another from Montale Paris, and this is Roses Musk. Roses Musk, another woody scent. This has oud, and obviously as the name suggests, it is rose, but it has the muskiness and that oud again that I love about Intense Cafe from Montale. This one has that oud and it smells so rich, really expensive, really luxurious. Just again, just reminding me of Dubai, the bouginess of Dubai. It has become popular on YouTube or in the perfume community on YouTube because this is what Kim Kardashian and her makeup artist wore, or this is what they smell like, allegedly. Another fruity bomb from Valentina. Let me just spray one more time. I know it smells like strawberries, Strawberry, just straight up strawberry, synthetic strawberry, and then I believe it has blackberry and musk, but honestly all I could smell is strawberry. So yeah, this is a berry bomb. So next up we have Scandal from Jean Paul Gaultier. This one is just the regular Scandal. I have recently gotten the Scandal by Night and I wore them together side by side the other day. Like if you like heavy, thick, syrupy kind of fragrance, you're gonna love this. This one has caramel, I believe. It has mandarin orange, it has peach, and I could definitely smell mandarin orange and peach, but for the most part, prominent note is honey, and it is really good. It is very sweet, very long lasting. You might just want to spray like 2 or 3 and you're good to go for the entire day, because this is really heavy and strong. It might give you a headache. You don't want to give yourself a headache, you know. It might end up hating this because it's such a shame, because it's such a beautiful fragrance. And look at the bottle. Just, you know, just pretty scandalous. Scandal by Jean Paul Gaultier, one of my favorites in 2020, particularly during the fall. Something spicy that I also wore during the fall and winter, Versace Crystal Noir, and this is Eau de Toilette. This is Eau de Toilette, but you guys, this is so heavy and this is very strong. Like, it was long lasting and I got complimented a lot. Like most of these perfumes, that's why I love them a lot, because they were like compliment getters, okay? This one has coconut and I could smell it, but what's prominent is ginger, and I love that about it. Ginger makes it so spicy. Another one that's for somebody who is bold and daring and independent, screams boss lady vibes. Another one that I wore a lot is from Dolce&Gabbana, Parfum. So this one is just a sweet marshmallow scent, and it is just a good dumb reach perfume. You know, if you just want to smell good for the day, don't want to, you know, be obnoxious, don't want to offend anybody, you're just gonna smell pretty and nice and, you know, cute, sweet. You can smell the marshmallow right away. It has vanilla. Honestly, that's all I could smell. So this is definitely gourmand. I wore this a lot when I knew that I was just going to be in the office all day and not going to be doing anything much outside. Lasting power was pretty good. Good office scent if you like sweet scents. Another one that has a marshmallow note is Ariana Grande Cloud. And it has marshmallow and it has whipped cream and it has just that brown sugar scent that I like. Obviously, compliment getter, a crowd pleaser. It's a celebrity perfume, so yes, it is gonna be popular. It is a generic scent, but it is really good. Ariana Grande Cloud, it is cheaper compared to my designer perfumes, but it is worth it. It is really good. Second to the last, we have just the original and the classic Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. So this one opens up into like a really spicy, very sparkling and just like boozy floral scent. Like that's what I smell. It's just spicy and invigorating, but it's really musky though. It dries down to a very earthy and like creamy vanilla. Just a really good sophisticated smell. Very good signature scent. Oh my goodness, you guys, the water softener literally freaked me out. Can you hear it? It dries down to earthy and very creamy vanilla. The earthiness comes from the patchouli note. I love this. This is such a good signature scent if you're just not into buying different kinds of perfume, just want to have that one signature scent, and this is definitely one of them. The Chanel Chance, just the regular Eau de Parfum. So last one is, are you guys ready? Alien from Burberry Mugler. And Alien is a very polarizing, so that means like it's either you hate it or love it, and for me, fortunately, I love it. I could see why people would hate it. It's because it's really out of this world. You know, animalic, it has that jasmine note, but it has the ambergris, and you know, ambergris is like a substance that sperm whales throw up, and I don't know how and why or who did this first, who decided to use it as a perfume note, but I am so glad they did because I like it. It reminds me of the beach. I don't know why, maybe because in my mind I think sperm whale, ambergris is from the ocean, so obviously I'm gonna think about the ocean and I feel like I'm smelling the ocean. It gives me that salty breeze that I smell when I'm near the beach. Very good projection, very heavy, very obnoxious, but really worth it. So that's Alien from Burberry Mugler. All right, you guys, I'm finally done. Oh my god, it was so exhausted. Oh my god, I underestimated it. Anyways, I had so much fun. I love talking about perfumes. I get passionate when I talk about perfumes. I talk to Aubrey, my best friend, a lot about perfumes, and I feel like that's all we talk about nowadays, just perfume notes, and it's so funny. You guys, it was so fun, and I am so happy that I did this second video. I have been meaning to do this. Like I said before, 2020, like the ending of 2020, we were like in the process of like selling our house. I had to do big girl stuff. I had to like buy a whole new house, so a whole new year in a whole new house in a whole nother state, cross country. The next video that I wanted to film is my makeup favorites in 2020, like show you guys what I have been wearing, what I have been using in 2020. Anyways, you guys, it was so fun. Let me know what you want to see from me next, and please like this video if you loved it or liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more from me. And also, if you like to see my everyday activity, I mean, I post a lot on Instagram, on my Instagram stories. I post my dogs, my food, my haul, my perfume haul. What else? I post about gym, shopping, and like everything that I just want to post for the day. Sometimes I feel lazy, I don't post at all, but like sometimes I post memes and stupid stuff. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Jody Anne, and I'll see you next time, guys. Stay safe and take care. Bye.